Hello, everybody. Get the music pumping. Gonna just share that I'm live. Alrighty. Alright, let me let people know that I am live. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Alrighty, so we got ba-ba-da-ba-da. I've shared. I'll make sure I post it everywhere. Okay, who posted on what? Okay. Alrighty. Hello, Silva. Hello. I was just letting people know that I'm live. Let's get to the just chatting screen. Hello, hello, everybody. So how was everybody's week? How'd everybody get up to this week? Okay. Got up to things? Things and stuff? Things and stuff? Stuff and things? Interesting things in D&D. Oh, that's nice. You all were just finished up doing that like PvP thing, right? Hey, Jusuf. Ooh. Level 9 follow. Oh, that was when you all were playing the level 20 characters. Fireball scales so well. Oh, you were level 11. Okay. I'm doing well, Jusef. Tonight I'm going to be playing Zoids Saga DS. That is a game that did not get released in English, but someone, a very dedicated fan, made an English patch for the game and released it to everybody. And I put a link to where I got the English patch from in the description. And that is what we're gonna be doing. Yes, I put Earth in the Zaberfang. Yeah. As soon as I got the Zaberfang old, I spec'd Earth for it. And he's been a very valuable member of the team. I think I put Earth in that. One of the other ones in a Reynos, and I still have the third one in the I think I still have Regina in the Command Wolf till I can get the Koenig Wolf. Doing stuff at Ormer, went into the forest to fight something, ran into Thrall. Oh, that's good. How'd things go when you ran into Thrall? He's still up to his slow take over the world shenanigans? Or like rescue his daughter shenanigans kind of stuff? We're just gonna chit-chat a little bit before we get to the actual game. I'd like to catch up with people, have a little bit of time of chit-chat and stuff. The Scepter attacked him, breaking their vows, so now we're going to destroy the Scepter for starting things. Oh. Well. That escalated. That escalated quickly. Nice. Yeah, your D&D character, yeah. It probably is, Jusuf. Like, one of the interesting things about the Zaberfang, the Zaberfang in Zoids Saga DS is like, it is the first large-scale Zoid that you gain access to. And its weapons, its onboard weapons and equipment are just so much stronger than anything else you have access to up till that point. So it's like, it's this huge leap forward in capability. But what's funny is you spend so much time wandering through Empire-controlled space, fighting a lot of Empire-controlled Zoids, that you don't really get the low end. You don't really get a lot of the low end Helix Republic Zoids. Like, I would love to get a Shield Liger. I would love to get a Shield Liger, but I just haven't found the data for one, and I haven't ran into any in order to scan their data and get their parts. Oh, you one-shotted a lot of bosses using Brastel. That's funny. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be really powerful once I get it upgraded to Brastel Tiger. Play the challenge mode? Okay. Might do that. Might have a stream at some point when I do that. Right now, I'm just trying to play through the story. This is just a casual playthrough. Because the challenge mode is the one where like it gives you like set teams and you have to like fight your way through stuff, right? Or is challenge mode where you just have to fight through? You need it to be Wednesday already. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully they do it better than they did the Percy Jackson movies. I mean, the commercials and stuff I've seen for the Percy Jackson series look a lot better. I remember when the Percy Jackson movie came out, right? I was so hyped because I had read through all of the Percy Jackson books that were out at the time. Yeah. Silva was just saying the Percy Jackson live series debuts on Wednesday. I remember when the Percy Jackson movie came out, I had recently finished reading all the Percy Jackson books. I'd started reading them and I just got completely enthralled in them. Well, I'd read all the books that were out at the time. Like the series had like reached a point where I thought it was like it had stopped. It was before it went in, it was just like the first 3 books, I think. And then like later they had the offshoots and the side story, and then the story continued. And like I remember going to watch the first movie and being so not confused, I guess disappointed. Because like in the movie, the entire premise is based on this thing that the Greek gods yeah. I definitely see that, Silva. The thing is, in the Percy Jackson movie, right? It was based on this premise that the Greek gods would like claim who their children were. Like all the kids at Camp Half-Blood knew which one of their parents was their parent, right? And it was a thing where the Greek gods like claimed their kids. And in the books, that was something that Percy fought to achieve, to make the gods take responsibility for their kids for the first 3 books. Like at the end of the third book, he was like, I think it was the third book. It's been so long since I read it, but like at the end of it, he was like, this is what you have to do. You have to start claiming your kids as soon as they come of age. Because in the book, when you went to Camp Half-Blood, you knew you were the child of a god, but you didn't know which god. The Percy Jackson movies, they tried to take yeah, they tried to take so many liberties with the story. They changed so many things that it just didn't work. They removed a lot of the emotional crux of the movie. I do remember that, because they were trying to make a Harry Potter clone. And I'm hoping that this live action series that's coming out will do it better. Will be, will stay true to the source material. Aragon. Aragon was something else. Aragon was definitely something else. I remember reading Aragon when I was a kid, and I was so inspired. Like, knowing that I don't know if I would call Aragon the Star Wars ripoff. Considering it's got like dragons and fantasy and all that. The storyline really felt like Star Wars. I guess I could see that. Characters becomes the chosen one, has to save the day. Yeah, I think part of the reason why the Star Wars movies worked so well, the Star Wars was that they used such a very iconic and classic story structure. Yeah. But it was definitely interesting. Like, so I remember. Well, yeah, like, are you familiar with the, what's it called? The legend of the monomyth. The idea that there is, if you look at the hero's journey, there is this story, this path that so many ancient legends and stories and tall tales and myths follow, with the path of the hero and the different steps in the process of the growth of that hero, through their steps, and that so many things of that monomyth get interpreted in different ways in our modern stories. It's a very important thing to understand for storytelling purposes. I know at least one person's released a book on it. And it's an interesting idea. When you look at the classical, the hero's journey. But the thing with Aragon that really inspired me was, like, when I was reading it, I was in high school, right? And knowing, and what I was told was, what I think I read about was that the author, when he wrote Aragon, was like around my age, was like in high school when he wrote Aragon. And the thought of someone who was around my age, still in school, putting out a best-selling novel was just so, it just seems so magical to me. It just seemed like such a magical thing that someone my age could pull that off. Like, now I'm an adult, so someone my age doing that is not as impressive. But that was one of the things that really struck me about Aragon, and I think that's one of the reasons why I really inhaled the book so fast, was that I was just like, this is so cool, and it was just kind of caught up in the moment. It's funny, I used to be such an avid reader. I was reading to escape so many things in my life. And now it's just like, it takes so much time for me to read through things. So, I wasn't streaming on Monday. I won't go into all the nitty-gritty stuff. But there was, I saw Sunday night that there was a call for a one-day strike in response to all the stuff happening in Gaza. And so I was like, I can, and there was some streamers that were not streaming in solidarity, and I was like, I can skip a stream. So I did. So that's why there wasn't a stream Monday. And I had to do some soul searching because like there was like other calls for continuing the strike until some kind of resolution was reached, and I had to realize that, like, for me, streaming is a part of like my mental health regulation. It's a part of like what I do. It's my hobby. It's been a thing, a part of my life for a long time. Yeah, it's something that I can't really stop for long periods of time without there being actual consequences for me. I like, you know, that's one of the things they said when there was the calls, like, I understand some people can't do it, but if you can do it, and I couldn't keep going, so I decided to stream tonight. Anyway, like I said, not going to dwell on that too much. It's going on 8:52. So normally around 9 p.m. EST is whenever we actually get to the gaming part. So let me get my controller and get that ready. We might start a little bit early, give us a little bit extra game time. Give me a little bit of time to remember where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, hey, Tabonius. Armored Core 6 is insane. I'm sure it is. If it ever goes on sale, I might pick it up. Or if my friend ever gets me the Steam card that he the Steam thing that he keeps promising to buy me, I'll probably pick it up at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks really fun, Tabonius. Okay. Let's get rolling with tonight. All right, open. Alright, let me see. Oh, you unlock challenges as you go through the game. Alright, maybe we'll do a couple challenge things. Just to poke around with that a little bit before we get back into the actual game, since we're starting a few minutes early. Alright, let's do some of the challenge stuff. I don't think I got a cold. I had a scratchy throat the other day. I got some vitamin C in order to help with that. But could just be allergies, I don't know. Okay. So this is challenge mode, where it gives you a set units and you have to figure out how to, I think, destroy the enemy before they destroy you. And the challenges get harder and harder. What deck commands? I got no deck commands. My voice sounds like my nose is stuffed. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. It's a little bit stuffed. I will give it that. All right. All right. What do I have? Okay. Okay. H1. Oh, cool. Three Stealth Vipers, 3 Geysax, and I have the 3. No deck commands. Let's do... Okay. Take out the ones in the back row. Ooh, that's just barely enough. Okay. All right. So this is how you get cores. Okay. Bomber U Radome unit. Oh. 5 Geysax. I have any deck commands. I have friendship, so I'll probably use that on the next turn to heal. Okay. Ooh, crit. Nice. There we go. New Earth could finish it. Ooh, Muddy Road. Ooh, I learned a new command. Okay. Alright. 6 Stealth Vipers. Why are they all in Mulgas? This turn double Zoids accuracy, but half their attack. Ooh. Might do that if they do some stealth stuff. Let's see. This one. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That was a waste. Oh, jeez. Might have finally hit the wall. No. Can I fire? Nope. Oh, it does less damage because it's from the back row. Okay. I'm probably about to lose this challenge. Okay. Oh, I might pull this off. Hey, Nabiru, how are you doing? Da-da-da-da-da. Wow, might actually pull this one off. Nope, Jack goes down. Hope this doesn't hurt my prize. Boop, we're gonna wait to recover EP. Only 1 damage from the tackle. Can't even tackle because he's only got 2 energy. Okay. There we go. Lost 1 unit. Not a perfect one. Concentration. Nice. Four sea strikers. And what deck commands have I got? No fly zone. All aquatic Zoids cannot move this turn. Okay. I got 2 Terrace and 1 Godos. We're gonna do out of water. Oh. Good. Go for it, Godos. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Oh, I should have used the thing because they don't have enough energy to move anyway. Man, out of water. Okay. All right. Got a couple things out of that. Biomega-Raptor. Ooh. Musarame Liger. What deck commands have I got? No deck commands. Alright. What items? No items. Cool. Helix Republic and SS. Good. 4 Biomega-Raptors and 1 Kong. Zoids in the front row move first. Got boosters. I can heal. Oh, that's not doing nearly as much damage as I hoped it would. Nope, I think I failed this challenge. I need... Okay. So... if I would do Scissor Arm again... I could Pile Bunker. Okay, he should survive one more turn. I think if I have him heal with the ion. Yeah, I'm out of deck commands. Okay. Oh, he's one short. Oh, goodness. Okay. I could wait, but I need to heal. So I'm going to use the last healing item. So what I'm doing right now is challenge mode because someone suggested I try that. And challenge mode is where it sets you up with these specific challenges to see if you can overcome them to find a way to defeat the specific things with the specific resources it gives you. Which is fun. Okay. Cool. Hold it off. Okay. Dark poison data. Ooh. 6 terrorist bombers with 1 stag. Okay, what deck commands have I got? Time reversal, move order is reversed, shelling attacks are disabled, laser attacks are disabled, fissure. Alright, so first we'll do no-fly zone. What items have I got? No items. What have I got? I've got... All right. Then we do... Oh, okay. This might be where I'm stuck. Oh, I should turn off blanks to force them to use their missiles. Okay, so first we do no-fly zone. Then we do... And then I do time reversal. So I could finish them off. They're like little puzzles, which is kind of fun. Oh. Oh, that probably would have given me the bomber, the thing for the bomber. 2 Rev Raptors. Bamburion. Redistribute. Change Zoid formation. Okay, so can use energy shield. Oh. Oh. Redistribute. Okay. That's funny how they made all the attacks do 1 damage in order to say I have to destroy it with a specific attack. Okay. I used to have a Rev Raptor figurine when I was a kid. Gylos Republic. Gylos? One Rev Raptor Pile Bunker, 1 Saber Lion, 1 regular Rev Raptor. Sword Wolf. Move order. Can't move, but Zoids in front row gain double attack. 52, 73. Raptor figure nowadays, if ones came out, be Rev Raptor waifu mode. What is it in range here? 1, 3. You're right, they do have Gundam waifus. Deck command. Oh, that's a problem. I failed this. I failed this challenge. Huh. What do I do? Okay. All right. Now deck command. All right. 115. Nope. Come on. I can do this. Oh my gosh. It's like a puzzle. Okay. So we do logistics support. Okay. Now that one's going to do its evasion up. Okay. Slides up. Okay. What can I do? What's going to do the most damage? E-Hyper Cannon's going to do the most damage. Hey, we figured it out. Solved the puzzle. Solved the puzzle, chat. Time reversal. Nice. Oh, a Genosaur. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. What deck commands we got? Short circuit. Oh, 1 second. Okay, there we go. Mind's Eye, evasion doubled. Defense doubled. Field Zoid cannot move, but other allied Zoids cannot be hit. Hey, Superhero 60. Nope, failed that. We're playing through the challenge mode of Alright. What does oh, he used up all of his stuff. We are going to do Might I pull this off? Can't use Sanctuary. Nope. I love the art. So how was your week, Superhero 60? What'd you get up to this week? I love the animation of this charged particle beam. It makes it feel like the super weapon that it really is. Okay. Alright, deck command. Alright, got 17. I had a pretty uneventful week. I had like 2 doctor's appointments this week. And I took Monday off streaming because I posted about it in the Discord. So I won't go into that. Spent some time with some friends. I've been working on editing my story, not the one I wrote this year for National Novel Writer Month, but the one I wrote last year, which is based on my VTuber lore. That was definitely fun. Okay. So this should only hit Athel. Okay, and damage. $28. Got a free turn. All right, so I just need to successfully go. I don't think we're going to short circuit. Okay. Cool. H2, nice. 1 red horn. What have we got? Irvine and Moonbay. Rosso's got a red horn. What deck commands? Fissure. Only S-size Zoids. Okay. Oh, it was problematic. Next, we're going to... What size is this? I don't... that's a medium. That was pointless. Oh, he uses melee attacks. Okay. Well, she wasn't doing much. Okay. Do I... Those one damage that she was doing actually made a difference. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I know how to beat this. I know how to beat this challenge, chat. So first we do speed M. Long range rifle. Okay. Okay. Then we do that miss might cost me. Then redistribute. Okay. Raycon data. Nice. I can make a Raycon. Don't know what a Raycon is. I'll figure that out in a second. Zaberfang, Raven. Ooh, Shield Liger. Okay. 275. He's got a lot of MP. No deck commands. Ion S. What attacks do we have? Laser Saber, Cannon, Energy Shield. Okay. 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 Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I should have attacked because he's going to attack, then Organoid. Oh my gosh, because doing the Organoid gives him... Oh my gosh, I'm about to fail this. Oh my gosh, barely pulled that off. Okay. Got shield liger data. Yes! Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly... This is what Jusef told me to do. Was to do this to get the shield liger data. Alright, I'm going to put shield liger on my team now. 3 Redlers and Moonbay and 1 Terrace. No deck commands. What is that cannon she has? Item, no item. Beam cannon. Vulcan 77. Oh. I don't know how to win this one. If that beam cannon only does 1 damage. Oh, the beam cannon's a trap. That's funny. So the entire trick is that if you use the beam cannon, you lose. Oh, they're weak to different things. I have to use a different weapon on each one. Oh, that's so silly. Oh, this is gonna be... Okay, so first we have to do... Vulcan. So it's either going to be tackle or beam cannon for the second one. Tackle. Okay, I got it. Then it's beam cannon for the third one. That was tricky. That was silly. Command charge. All right, the last challenge thing that I have available to me. Terrace Bomber and Saberfang Old against these two. What deck commands? Speed S, Speed M, Logistic Support. What have we got? 130. What items do I have? 1 heal. That's 1 down. Speed S. Oh. Oh. Barely pulled that one off. Speed, command speed S. Ooh, that's fun. All right, so I've done all the challenge levels that I've unlocked so far. Nice. Okay. Let me take a look at the Z data. At Dark Poison. Oh, this is Raycong. What have you got? Shield spike, shoulder spike. There's 150, attack launcher. Iron Knuckles 130 for 5. It's expansive. And only holds, it's a size S and only holds 50 weight. Shield Liger is, ooh. I could definitely make one of those. Probably put, but I have Athel in, I have Athel in the, whatchamacallit, Red Horn right now. $100. The E-Shield, the Laser Saber. This is more of a, what's my formation? I'm definitely putting someone in the Command Wolf. I wish there was a way I could just compare ones. Alright, this is 120, lower agility, higher defense. Low speed. But it's got 120 HP. Yeah, it's better armed. Could put him in a Liger. Could put Jack in a Liger. Okay. All right, so now there's going to be multiple ways through here. Okay. Okay, what are we fighting? More Iguans? 2 Iguans and some Zaberfang Olds and a Cannery Mulga. Forever After. Okay. Oh, I have to put in the new deck commands. Now that I just got all those new deck commands.
not doing much damage. Of course the agility goes up. Cool, got a small thruster. Oh no. There was still more to explore here. Alright. I wanted to explore the dungeon more before I got to the story part, but okay. Oh no, Flam. I want to explore the dungeon more. No. Cover your belly button. Okay. There we go. Gave him a backup gun because that only uses 3. This one uses 13, so he has something to use when he's out of power. So he's not completely useless. All right. Baba. All right, so they probably have like about 150 HP. Okay. Let me do. That one already has some damage on it. Yeah. Okay. And Earth with the Saber Fang. Earth finally leveled up. Ooh. L expert. Okay, let's do. Okay, what's he got? He's got his energy shield, cannon, laser saber. Let's make him. Let's give him some. Okay, there we go. All right, now we've got the team more or less set up. One Genosaur, okay. Don't know his stats. What deck commands do I have? I haven't changed. I keep forgetting to change out my deck commands. I'll use friendship on the second round. That's not doing much damage. Let's see how he does against melee defense. Okay. Bah. That's doing some damage. How much HP is that? It's a pretty good HP. Nope. Let's see how it does with lasers. Of course, now it gets when it gets more. Nope. Okay, looks like he just has to use the cannon. Yep, okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. We're whittling this thing down. What I want to do here... Oh, that's a problem. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm very, very glad that I healed up Regina. Yes! Did I get... Please tell me I got the Genosaur data. Ah, I didn't get the Genosaur data. I hope I can go back into that dungeon and explore more of that area. Oh my gosh. I was hoping I'd get the Genosaur data. Oh no, Van left the party. Did anybody get any new lines? Okay. How many shield, how many, I've got enough to make them. Okay. I think red looks cool on Shield Liger. Okay. So I could increase... Wow, you could crank up the damage output, but the EP cost goes to ridiculous numbers. Holy cow. Oh, it can't go up beyond that. Okay. All right. Okay. A 100 weight. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So this is the part where in the story where the shield liger becomes the blade liger. All right. So before I head over there, I'm gonna head back to the Gale ruins. I'm gonna head back to these ruins because there's more areas to explore here. I want to get all the treasure out of here before we move on. I'm probably gonna do that. Wow, time is moving. We are just chugging along. I keep forgetting to change out my deck commands because I have some dead ones that I don't use. Okay. Okay. Oh, not the Hellcats. We are gonna do. Or Molga. Doesn't do a whole lot. I'll take another one. I'll take another one of those hyper machine guns. I can sell them. Nope, I went up the wrong one. I'm supposed to go left instead of right. Come on. Boom. Dealing with the Hellcats. And then more junk parts. Okay. Okay. The friendship. Gonna grab concentration. Grab Muddy Road for those evasive enemies. Data gather, core saver, junk parts. Covering fire. An agitator. Okay. There we go. Oh, I still have 2 more. Brown out for getting back somebody's EP. And charge for building more EP. Okay. Okay. Okay, so going this way. More Kongs. Deal with the flyers first, because I don't feel like putting up with them. Okay. Sure, Rev Raptors, let's go. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Rev Raptors. Okay. Boom. Okay. All right. The Zaberfang Olds have so much, like, they just have so much HP. Okay, go this way, right here. Four hammer rocks, 2 double sorters. Okay. We're gonna junk parts this. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them all off in this one round. Okay. No. If I'd layered that differently, I could probably have done it. But I'm gonna come up just short. Yeah, came up just short. We'll just settle for Core Saver. Okay, so this is where I was before. That's where I went through there. Oh, there's something here. There's a treasure here. Okay. All right. That actually worked out pretty well. I'll limit OS. Nope. Let's see if I can get to the other parts of this ruin. Okay. Ooh, critical. Boop. Okay. Busting through these. And then we are going to do junk parts in case they have any good parts. Okay. Okay. Missed. I do so much more damage with just those shoulder parts. That's so funny. Will this do the 130? Yeah, just enough. Nice. Okay. More of the Kongs. Okay. Oh, wow. That, if that one hadn't missed, this might have been... Yeah, if that had hit, this might have been a full... nope. I'm just missing everything. Irvine took some damage. We are going to friendship that, which I needed to do anyway because they were low on. They've been taking like chip damage. Also, as they level up, as they fight, they level up and gain more HP. Okay, and was this really the only way? Because I see other areas. Or were those the other areas? Did I explore everything here? Okay. That one's going to be annoying to hit. Redhorn's just a powerful unit. I wish there was a stat for like for the Redhorn, because like there's Ligers, there's Gogulus, there's insect, there's flying, there's all that stuff, but there's not like a thing for the horn. We are going to .3D radar in order to increase accuracy. All right, there we go. All right. Is there anything else over there? Okay. Yay, got some damage on that. I think it's funny that the pile bunker one can attack from the back row. Crit, and it still only did 1 damage. Ooh, just enough to one-shot. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's the area I've already been to. All right, let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, so I've already explored everything here. Yeah, that's the area I already went to that bounced me back up there. Okay, all right. Let's head down to the other one then. I got the comp sensor. I've got all the treasure out of here. It wasn't an entire waste because there was an item box I'd missed already. I should have used agitator. There we go. Then I don't have to deal with those things being annoying. Those are like the bane of my existence. I should use the missile pod, actually. Wow. If you can't even hit... Well, it's shooting from the back row, and I don't think those are as accurate. We're going to grab junk parts. Can't understand a thing. Hello, pineapple. How are you doing? What? Is my audio off? Is my audio weird? Oh no, I went too low. Oh well. Audio's fine? Okay. So we're playing Zoids Saga DS. I was just doubling back through a dungeon I'd already cleared in order to make sure I got all the treasure out of it. And we're gonna do agitator so that way these things don't turn invisible on me. Oh, of course it misses. So how was your week, Pineapple? You do anything exciting? I still think it's funny that those the pile bunker Rev Raptors can attack from the back row with their melee. Now we are going to do junk parts. And Earth finishing off with the Killer Saber. Came right behind me. Actually, I could just use an escape rope. I'm probably just gonna do that just to save time. I want to make it to the next area before we end stream. Okay. I'm still iffy on if I want to leave Prince Athel in the Red Horn or put him in the Shield Liger. Because, like, he can have some pretty high stats in the Shield Liger. He won't have as much defense, but he'll still be able to hit really hard. And that the energy shield to make up for it. Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the place with the weird Zoid Institute. I like that I can choose where I warp back to, and it's not just the last place I went. I didn't know that, or I probably would have used it sooner. Do I have any... Ooh, these are pretty good. That's the one I already have. Ooh, compound sensors looks really good. Accuracy up and crit up. Uh, 1 to 3 to adjacent instead of a pierce. Yeah, but that uses a lot more energy. Large missile, 1 to 3 block. That's 15. That 3 cannon looks pretty good. For 100. I'm gonna buy it and see if it's any better than what I already have. (202, 138). It's the same stats as the rail cannon. Okay. And it's the same weight. Except it can be fired at closer range. Okay. But doesn't do as much damage as the 3 linear cannon. Okay. It does as much damage as the okay. That's better. No, this is fine. Now I have a second thing, so I can put that on somebody else if I need it. I should have saved before walking over here. Should have saved before walking over here. Oh, hello. Power bunker unit. Oh, I was wondering if I could see Van's thing over here, but I guess not. Okay. Okay. Just enough. All right. Get some junk parts. All right, let's save before I enter this town, and then we will see what happens next. Yeah, I know. I just ransacked it. Who am I supposed to talk to? That's a mislabel. It doesn't return to the last one. It returns you to the one that you choose, which makes it much better. I might buy another Ion just to have a second one, because having a healer can be very useful. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, there. He's not the top advisor, he's the regent. Simplest plan. All right. It's going on around the time when I would normally start winding down. Let me just check something out real quick. Let me just check something out real quick. There's 20% less energy points needed for ranged weapons. Okay. So it brings these down to 5. Brings that down to 2. Okay. $120, $25. $100 weapon weight. It's faster, has less defense and less weapon weight, and it has less ranged weapons. It has less ranged weapons, so it would need, if I were to use the shield liger, I would need to equip it with another ranged weapon to give it something else to use. I wish they gave it the missile it has in the anime, where it has the missiles. I don't want to start something right now if I'm not going to be able to finish it, so we are just going to save here. And we are just going to go and wind down for the night. it was fun doing the challenge. I mean, I got some new deck commands. I didn't really use any of them. But it was still a fun little thing to do with the challenge. Yeah. And also, the thing is, I don't know, like, I've been doing a lot of these Zoids Saga DS streams, and that's fun, but I want to get back to my other games, like Chained Echoes and Legend of Dragoon, because I want to finish those. I especially want to finish Legend of Dragoon. So my next gaming stream is probably going to be a Legend of Dragoon stream, and I don't want to come back to Zoid Saga DS like in 2 weeks to a month and then just not know where I am. And let's change up the music. Change up the playlist. In honor of, well, I always do this. I was going to say in honor of it being holiday, but I always do this because I like the holiday music. I like the holiday playlist. I get them from Stream Beats. All right. That was fun. So what's everybody else got planned for this weekend? I know we had it was kind of slow going there. I think it's kind of funny that I went through all that to go back through the dungeon to get all the way to the end, only to realize those other rooms that I thought were side rooms were rooms I had already been to, but because I had to go down to go back up, I'd already been there. But I got the compound sensor, which I still haven't put on anybody yet. It gives the extra accuracy and the extra critical. I could probably put that on Irvine, because I want him to hit. But yeah, I know that there are some ways that, like, with this game, if you grind properly, you can, like, break the game. And I'm not looking to break the game. It's just a casual playthrough. I haven't really needed money yet, though. Getting the ion unit that let me heal, put me back quite a bit of credits or whatever. So that was a thing. Excuse me. I've been having some interesting experiences with writing. I've started working on editing my lore novel from last year, and it's like going back through my writing again, like seeing how much my writing has changed over the course of a year is just really interesting. And also, like, trying to edit something that, like, trying to edit something that, like, is completely written, that's almost 60k words, and I have so many other things I want to do to it. Like, I already trimmed down and streamlined one fight scene because I felt like I needed to make it work better because it felt so clunky. And I'm probably going to insert 1 or 2 more short fight scenes in the lore novel in order to add a little bit more action and spice some things up. Because I want there to be more action. I want there to be more like energetic action scenes to build the energy and to direct what's going on. But it's also like, when I wrote the lore novel, I was writing at a breakneck pace, trying to encapsulate these thoughts and ideas from my past experiences, and trying to build a character based on who I was in my past. And, like, going back through this, right? I'm seeing this version of myself in that character that has my name. I'm seeing this version of myself that is just arrogant and just foolish, and it's kind of hard to come to terms with that, to be like, you know what, I was that way. And also, if you have the character never making mistakes, if you have the character never like never doing anything wrong, and they just start doing everything right, then you don't get the kind of arc that I was looking for. It is possible to write a character who's right all the time. That's when you write a flat character arc where instead of them changing in response to the world and growing, you write the world changing in response to their unyielding devotion to their ideals. And that's not exactly what I wanted to write for. So that was a thing. Oh. Kaison's doing a Gunpla stream. That's cool. Maybe one of these days I'll go back to doing I'll do Gunpla. That'd be fun. Alrighty. Let's see if we got any cool stuff on the interwebs to talk about. Oh my gosh, Critical Role this week was such a ride. It was such a ride. Like, there was this whole thing with like the arc that this character Ashton has been going through in Critical Role, where like he didn't think himself worthy of love. He didn't think himself, well, I keep forgetting it's they, that they're non-binary. They didn't think themselves worthy of love. They didn't think themselves worthy of, they didn't think that anyone could ever truly care about them. And they thought that their only value to the world was what they could do, right? And then like they learned about their parents, their father, and thought for a second there might be destiny, there might be more to it, and went on this quest to achieve this thing. And they're trying to get this thing that's a shard of a titan, and then they have this device for sucking it into somebody, right, to gain this power. And originally this character Fern was going to take it, but Fern was scared that it was going to lead her down to becoming evil. But when she hesitated, Ashton was like, don't worry, I'll take it. I don't think they're going to let me take it because, you know, there was all these warnings that Ashton already had a shard of a different titan inside of them, and no mortal body was built to hold two shards of two different titan shards. And like, it was interesting because Matt Mercer went, their DM went a very specific kind of way, where like you lay out all these warnings for your players that something could kill them, and then sometimes the players acknowledge the warning, and sometimes they think, well, I'm the main character, so that warning doesn't apply to me, right? And Ashton was like, I kind of went that, I'm the main character, this is my destiny, I'm going to absorb this, and I'm going to become an unprecedented being, and blah, 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 blah. And took the shard in a few episodes back. And then when that happened, Ashton was like struggling and was rolling these checks, and it's like they weren't rolling these checks every round because they had to survive for a minute. They weren't rolling these checks every round to lessen the damage. They were rolling those checks every round to keep themselves from auto dying. and they had to succeed 10 saves in a row, but they failed one, but because they had this death ring, it kept them alive. And like at the end of the episode, you saw like the stuff merging together, right? And this like this earthen and oh, what did I scratch a scab? I think I scratched a scab on my leg. Gosh darn it. I was just like idly like scratching my leg, and then my hand came up with like some blood on it, and I'm like, oh great, I'll have to wash that off later. Oh geez, that's rough, Nabiru. So like there were different ways that could have been resolved, right? Like Matt Mercer could have been like, well, you took the risk, you risked your life, so you gain superpowers. Oh no, Nabiru. So Matt Mercer could have done that, right? You gain superpowers, right? But he didn't, and I think they had a conversation off screen about it, because it looked like Ashton was gonna become some kind of like super, like Matt said that they'd become an unprecedented being. But then at the start of the next session, the shard that Ashton had absorbed awoke the shard within Ashton and then reformed, and then Ashton spit back out the fire shard, and the earth shard within them had started to awaken. And like something had begun to happen, right? Like they'd begun to awoken their true powers, but they didn't get the fire powers. And because a lot of people were like, you know, Ashton's being selfish, trying to take this power for themselves, and yada yada. And there was some really rough discourse, around it, right? There was some really rough discourse around the whole thing, which I don't think was great. Because some of the community was like, yo, Taliesin, Ashton's player, was being selfish, taking this power for themselves, and blah 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 blah. But I think it made sense in character. But it served as a growing point because everybody was mad. Like everybody was mad at Ashton for doing this and almost dying. And it seemed kind of like extreme because Ashton had gone through all of this and almost died, and everyone's like, why'd you take the shard? Why didn't Fern take the shard? And it's like, well, Fern was scared to take the shard. And then there was this whole journey of like self-discovery and growth of Fern finally accepting the shard. And then in this past episode, Fern took the shard into herself, and it was this whole thing. It was this whole endeavor with trying to survive the heat of the shard. And yeah, it was rough. But then after Fern absorbed the shard, like, and finished absorbing the shard, and as Fern was absorbing the shard, like she's a faunus, I think is what it's called, where it's like it's type of fae, where it's like a deer person kind of. And she had over the course of a minute, as she absorbed this shard, had this whole like magical girl transformation as she absorbed the energy and became more and more this being of flame. Some people in the one chat I was watching it with were theorizing that she was going to become like a fire genasi, and I'm like, no, I don't think the earth shard is what made Ashton an earth genasi. I think that the being an earth genasi was something that Ashton already was, and um that they use the that Ashton's parents had used the Earth Shard to enhance that. But now Fern had this whole moment and is like pretty much like a mini fire elemental now. And they'd said, some people were like, hey, this shard's supposed to wake up Ashton's shard, and the rest of the group was like, hey, maybe you two should kiss, maybe you should do this, and blah 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 blah. And like Ashton still doesn't really see themselves as being worthy of love, and like Fern has admitted that she has a crush on Ashton, right? The character has a crush on the character. But it was still embarrassing, so they're just like, try a handshake. So they did a handshake, and when they did, it awoken these powers in Ashton. So now Ashton's become like this mini earth elemental, Fern's become this mini fire elemental, and they got these really cool powers that they can do, and it was really awesome. It was really amazing. It was really special and important and powerful, right? With these custom feats that enabled them to do all of this cool stuff. But watching this happen, watching all this unfold, highlighted one of the things that bugs me about D&D 5th edition. And one of the things that a lot of people have complained about with D&D 5th edition is that the dungeon master has to do so much work. So many things have to be homebrewed. So many things have to be figured out and planned out. There's so many things that are left vague for the dungeon master to come up with. There's leaving like so many. There's so many ways to like, and yes, it's very malleable and can be shaped into a lot of different ways, but it takes a lot of work. You're essentially doing the work of a game designer whenever you run D&D 5th edition. But in order, like every game I've been in, well, almost every game, every game I've played in at least, I feel like, in order for the characters to feel powerful, to feel special, the DM had to come up with custom feats that were awarded to players, custom abilities, custom battle maneuvers, custom things in order to give to players, right? It wasn't just coming up with custom magic items. That's one thing, right? You want to have magic items that fit your world. But coming up with these custom abilities, like, and that's just one thing that like you can't just run. If you just run 5th edition raw by the book, don't add any custom magic items or don't add any custom abilities and just run it as is, like, it's not that it's boring, but it gets like in the middle, like in the level like 7 to 12 range, it gets kind of flat. Like you just it kind of feels generic after a while. And like one of the things I like about Lancer is that you have all of these talents. You have all of these, like, you have these talent trees. You have all these items. You have all these abilities. When it comes to making, when it comes to making NPCs, you have all these resources. You have all this stuff you can call upon in Lancer. And like, I'm able to make these, very unique and special NPCs and abilities and things for my players with minimal amounts of homebrewing. And I think that's important. Being able to run things effectively is important. that's my little rant. That's my little rant about 5th edition. One of the things that bugs me after running it for so long and playing in it for a while. I left the 5th edition game I was in for a variety of reasons I won't go into. But and it was interesting as a player watching how things unfolded. But now I have another day free to do other things. I try to watch anime with Okusen, which is nice to have a day that I can spend with a friend. Next year, let's talk a little bit about next year in a little bit of time we have before we get to the end of the stream. Next year, I'm going to be trying to do more stuff. You see in the bottom left corner of the screen the link to my Ko-fi. I'm going to be, depending on how things go with my, disability case, I might start pushing my Ko-fi a little bit more and setting up like tiers for like memberships, like a Patreon, so people could like buy like monthly memberships and support me. I don't know if I'll have rewards or if it would just be you're buying this because you want to support me. Because I already have that like set up. I was like, I've had that set up for a while. I don't do anything with it. But yeah, next year I want to get more serious. I'm going to try to make YouTube videos. I want to do... Right now, my kind of goal is to do one video a month. So I want to do like at least one stream a month, be doing TTRPG stuff, and then edit down that stream to highlights that'll be TTRPG related stuffs. Into a video once a month. So I'll have shorter videos. I just got to get some stuff situated for doing. Yep, I think it sounds fun, Nabiru. So I was talking on Hero Girls Discord about like we're talking about goals for next year for 2024. And I said, my goal is to hit 300 YouTube subscribers. Now, it'd be great if I shot past it. I've heard that YouTube is setting up a thing where you can start receiving super chats if you hit 500 subscribers, but I haven't seen that implemented. I saw announcements that was going to be the thing, that if you hit a certain watch time and 500 subscribers, that you can start gaining super chats, but you don't gain like AdSense or anything. And that would be cool to hit that. But right now my goal is to hit 300 YouTube subscribers. That's going to be gaining just over 50. Now, it would be really cool would be if I could gain one more subscriber before the end of the year. Because if I look at my channel, I'm right now floating at 249 subscribers. So if I could get one more subscriber before the end of the year, I would be at 250 starting 2024, and then I would just be trying to get an even 50 subscribers over the course of the year. But anyway, I got sidetracked. I'm still working on my goal to have my, like, it's funny, I finally got myself in gear to get working on editing my lore novel. And like, I'd wanted to have that done by the end of the year. And I don't know, like it's only the 15th, so I have like 16 days. So in that 16 days, I might finish editing my lore novel. If I do a few chapters a day, working my way through it, and I don't have to do too many rewrites, there's a possibility I might have it done. But if I don't, that's gonna be okay. That'll just roll over into next year. And like advertising my writing is going to be part of the process of that. I got sidetracked again. I was talking in Hero Girls Discord about that being my goal to hit 50 YouTube subscribers. And Hero Girls said something where she was like, maybe, like, that's not a bad goal, but maybe you should focus on something that you can control, because you can't control your subscribers. You can't make people subscribe to you. And I was like, well, that's true, but I have these steps I want to take, I want to focus on with making the videos, getting better about advertising my stream, posting a schedule ahead of time so people know what my streams are going to be. And getting that rolling. Depending on how things go, because like I've been having scheduling conflicts with Okusen, because I wanted to watch anime with Okusen on Wednesdays, but Okusen has been having some scheduling stuff happen. So if that's gonna keep happening, of like having scheduling conflicts keep happening with Okusen, I might switch over next year, at least partway through the year, to doing a third streaming night on Wednesdays, and then so it would just be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Of my stream nights. So then I would be able to get more streams in, get more content. Or I could theoretically dedicate Wednesday nights to doing video editing. That could be a thing. There's so many options. There's so many things I could do. A lot of it's just taking what I know and actually applying it. I've spent the last over 5 years amassing all of this knowledge, these little bits and pieces that I've learned one step at a time as I've gone. And it's about actually applying that and applying them all together in an effective way. And also kind of remembering why I chose the name the Star Hunters. Because the idea is why I chose the name Orion, the hunter of the stars. I wanted to chase down my goal. Not just chase down my goals by just running after them, but hunt down my goals by making intentional, intelligent, and planned out steps towards my goal on a regular basis. And I haven't super been doing that, but that's kind of the ideal I want to shoot for. And the example I want to set, and yeah. Anyway, let's see if there's any cool memes I can share. I haven't shared any memes tonight. All right. All right. Uh, uh, Alrighty. Not seeing any cool. Uh. Ooh. Okay, I gotta share this. Hold on, I saw something I gotta share. So, I know I'd find something. Somebody said they visited a community college campus that was inside of an old mall. So some people, some community campus, some community college, I guess, bought an old mall that was going out of business and converted the mall into a college campus. So it's like, you know, it's got, instead of all the stores become classrooms or offices, and then like you've got the lounge area, like I guess I can imagine the food court becomes the food court, becomes like the cafeteria area. Like that is insane. I'm like, that is a thing that I think should happen more often. Though I had heard some people talk about turning old malls that closed down into retirement homes for 90s kids because we spent so much time at the mall that like it'll just be like living at the mall all over again. Which I think that's funny. But this is actually much more functional, I think. I still need to see Godzilla -1. I've heard really great things about it. Like I've seen people talk about how like it's a great movie. It puts everything Hollywood's done to shame. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I want to see it. I'll probably wait till it comes out on video or comes out on like streaming services. Oh geez, found one really long post. I was like, that looked really cool. Then I clicked on it, and it was just really long. Oh. All right, one more meme before we end for the night. I know we're running a little bit over. Sometimes I think I'm reasonably intelligent. And sometimes I click the remote car door lock a second or third time for extra lockiness. You never know. You got to hear that beep. You just got to hear that beep. Oh my gosh. Earlier this week, I was trying to deal with some stuff involving some back taxes that I owe. Because I incurred some tax debt when I was driving for Uber and Lyft because I like wasn't paying taxes, and then like I made money, so you have to pay taxes on that money, but I didn't make enough money to like pay on those taxes, and so that's just been accruing for years even though I don't drive anymore, and it's been building interest. And so like I tried to sign up for a payment plan to like, okay, let's try to be responsible, let's be an adult, because I couldn't figure out how to get a delay on it, right? It's been like 7 years, and I know that they stopped collecting at 10 years, but I don't want them to like drag me to court or something. And so when I tried to apply for a payment plan online, it says you have to call this number in order to talk to someone about a payment plan. So I called the number, and they're like, your wait time is 30 minutes to an hour. Do you want to wait, or do you want us to call you? I'm like, call me. So then they called me. It was like 20, 30 minutes later, they called me. And I got on the phone with an agent, and I introduced myself, gave my information, and I said what I was trying to do. I had back payments from the previous time. I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to pay them off. I'm trying to get stuff sorted. And she's like, and I'm like, I want to apply for a payment plan. I don't know what the process is. Like, I want to get this rolling. I probably wouldn't be able to actually apply for the payment plan till like next month, assuming my temporary disability comes through. So like she's like, can I put you on a hold while I get this sorted and talk to like and pull up your file and blah 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 blah. And then like, so I waited on hold for like 10 minutes. And then she hung up on me. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just deal with this next month. I don't have the money this month anyway, and I know I'm going to have to deal with stuff because the beginning of the year, some of my disability payment, some of my temporary disability paperwork has to get resubmitted anyway. So I'm like, you know what? It's like, it's around that time anyway. So like, I'm just going to wait till all that gets situated in order to make sure that I still have money to pay it. But yeah, that happened this week, and it was really frustrating because I was like, I had to get up a lot of courage. In order to make sure I don't forget about it, I keep the last bill they sent me sitting right underneath my second monitor, so I always see the bill, so that way I can't forget about it, because out of sight, out of mind, I don't want to keep ignoring it. I'm trying to be a responsible adult and all that stuff, but it's hard sometimes. Anyway, that was my week. That was this stream. I hope you all had fun. For those of you who don't know, I like to say positive things about my viewers at the end of the stream. I like to speak goodness and positivity into their lives. So, to Silva, to Jusef, to Tabonius, to Nabaru, to Superhero 60, to Pineapple, to anyone who watched this stream and didn't say anything in chat, and to anyone who watches this VOD afterwards, I want to say I love all of you, and I believe in each and every one of you. I think that you each are truly special, one of a kind, and unique individuals that make this world a better place by being in it. I think that each one of you possesses an infinite potential to change the world around you. I believe that all of you are special, one-of-a-kind treasures of people, and that you all possess a unique energy that only you can bring to everything you do. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a member of this community, and thank you for improving not only my life, but the life of everyone else you meet. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for giving me your time, your energy, and your attention. And thank you for being a member, like I said, for making this community great. And always remember the motto of the community of the Star Hunters: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. One thing I do ask is that you like the stream. It helps the algorithm with pushing it out to other people, and it lets me know what people are watching and how many people were here. And yeah, if you could like the stream, that'd be great. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing on YouTube, you can subscribe and ding the notification bell to let you know whenever I go live, when I release any new content. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you can follow me on X or Twitter, or join my Discord. Links to both of those are in the description down below. And if you have any friends, nephews, aunts, uncles, neighbors, best friends, brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, anyone that you think might enjoy my content, feel free to show them my content or invite them to the next stream. Next stream is going to be Monday, 8:30 p.m. EST. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there, and I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I cannot wait to see all of you again. I also want you all to know that you are never required to donate to be a member of this community. You're not required to give money to be welcome here. You are welcome here as long as you are willing to share your time, your energy, and your attention to be a member of this community. With that said, I do appreciate everyone who has donated, who has helped me in the past, who's helped make things possible for me, and allowed me to do things that I could not have been able to do on my own. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you who has made that possible. If you ever feel motivated to donate to improve the stream, to improve my life, to help me out with any number of things, there are links where you can do it down below. One thing I do ask is that you make sure that you are financially stable enough and in a position where you can help. I never want anyone to be giving so much to me that they put themselves in a difficult situation. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see all of you on Monday.